Now we're being fed off the tank, not off my homemade 5-gallon fuel tank.
Yeah, swaps and stuff, rims big as monster trucks, wide harnesses, yeah boy we stock them up. Hit subscribe so you know you stay in the loop. Hit the bell, new videos coming soon.
We are back on the super dime, the redhead stepchild. Doesn't look like much has been done, but it has. I have been a little bit tied up with some other things. So we do have the throttle cable in, and there's a throttle cable bracket. Got to clean it up, paint it up, and then I got all my wiring over here. I'm gonna go ahead and climb underneath it and route it over here, and then route the one that goes to the transmission back there. Now, show you guys something. We went with the double D steering shaft, the smaller steering shaft, double D. Ended up getting this one, which has the right. It's got the 1-inch double D shaft, but it has the wrong spline count. So we ended up getting this one, which has the right spline count, but the wrong double D shaft. So this is going back. I'll hold on to this one for a later date. I don't know. It's a 30, I think it was 35 spline. This is 35, 36, and I needed a 30. This one fits perfect, but it's for a 3/4 double D shaft, and we have a 1-inch. So that's going back. How close are we to having this thing finished? Man, pretty dang close. Oh, as you can see, the radiator, top radiator hose is in. The radiator is mounted. Let me go ahead and get y'all a better view of that. All right, the radiator is in and mounted. Transmission line is in. I still need to basically make some type of brackets for the radiator. The AC unit is in. It came in. Everything for the AC. So, as far as doing things on top today, heater holes are in, plumbed to the water pump. I haven't done anything as far as putting the hose clamps on this yet, because I still may need to pull the fans out. Then we have the belt, which is almost the right size, but it's not the right size. We needed about 1 inch to 2 inches, inch to 1.5 inches shorter. Power steering pump. I need to straighten this out just a little. Then it'll screw right in the back of the power steering pump. I'm looking at a breather tube, which is going to be smaller. I want to say that this is 3 3/4 on the throttle body side. Oh no, it's 3 7/8. We'll call it 4 inches. So if I go 4-inch adapted down, I may be able to fit right here with a cold air intake. I may have to go with a smaller, go from this to smaller, then over to here with the breather. But yeah, man. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and mount my ECM bracket. This straight from the you know where. Clean it up. I need to wrap my wires. That's what I got to get underneath it for, to wrap my wires. Super clean for the win. Super clean for the win. Super dime time, man. So we've got aces coming for Sunkiss. The roof, that panoramic roof, I don't want it. If somebody wants it, hit me up. Instagram. My Instagram is in the description if you want that panoramic roof. I'm not responsible for how it looks, how it works. I will show you that it works. You see in the video that it works. Other than that, I don't know nothing about them, and they're not my cup of tea. I prefer, if I'm gonna get something like that, I just give me a convertible and call it good. Alright. We still gotta get a reservoir, which is cool. But, like I said, I want to mount, get my ECM mounted. My ECM bracket to mount it. Because I need to route all these wires big time. Then, hold on, I'm seeing another connection here. I don't know what it is and what it goes to that I probably need to look into. It might be this. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, this. So I'm gonna go underneath the car, route all this up to where it needs to go. Go ahead and take care of the spliced wires and ground and such. Put a little tape right there where it all goes together. I'm gonna leave it out. I don't know what it is or where it goes. Another thing that I'm kind of having a problem with is locating. I got everything, but locating the temp sender wire for the dash. That's the only other thing that I'm having a problem locating. Engine temp wire. Either it's in this bundle or it's right in here. I don't think this is it because it should be yellow and black, and this is not yellow and black. So I'm gonna have to sort through my magic, and to be honest, I'm gonna go back through my schematics and see if I can find it and see exactly where it went, because I still have the wiring harness. Thank the Lord that I didn't get rid of it. I still have it. I was hoping that it would be right in here somewhere, but I don't see a yellow wire nowhere. And your yellow wire with a black stripe, I think, is a temp wire. And it should have been, in my opinion, right where everything else is. Now, I do have a yellow wire here, but I know that's not it. But you cover up some of these, go back to my schematics and check out where my temp wire is, my temp sender wire. I do have my reverse lights working, neutral safety switch working, all that stuff is working. A lot of what I got going on, I feel like that I'm gonna have to cut some of it over here because it's a little too long. What's up, Roxy? Huh? What's up, Roxy? Got one of the dogs out. What are you doing? Stinky. You stink. You stink. Having dogs and having cats that don't get along, because they don't. Pretty much you gotta be like, well, where's the cat at? And then once you figure out where the cat's at, then the cat seems to want to taunt the dog, which doesn't make sense to me, but he does. Alright. Like I said, this look pigtail here goes to the transmission. That's our neutral safety switch, which should be plenty long enough. I'm leaving this black and green wire out. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm leaving it out. All right, we're gonna go, put a little tape around this, run it all up underneath, and start routing it back over to here. No, I'm not. I gotta take care of these other fixes right here. So let me get to this. Let me fix these wires, and then we'll come back. Going to Super Dime. Super Dime. Well, I was gonna have to pull the tank anyway, but what I wanted to do was to verify that we had fuel going to the rails, and we did not. As you can see, that is the 3/8. This is the 5/16. So the lines are hooked up backwards. So every time that I thought that I was keying it forward, getting fuel, they were backwards. So now I'm draining the tank the best of my ability. I'll show you what we got right here. See that line coming right there to where the wires are? That's going up to the 5/16 feed side. This is the 5/16 return. So it's hooked up backwards. And I'm not sure of this, but of course you see I'm using my little handy dandy power probe thing to drain this dude. Otherwise, I could have left it underneath the wiring source, power source, and I'll just pump it that way. I think I might end up just doing it with a Milwaukee battery. It might be easier to do what I'm doing. But anyway, supposedly this unit, this sending unit, is the same as what's in 2004, 2006 Tahoes. Supposedly. I don't know. I'm draining this tank. I'm going to go get another sending unit. Somebody's had this sending unit out before. So, no biggie there. Let me go ahead and get me a Milwaukee battery set up, because this is going to take forever and a day. Forever and a day. Alright, and you're probably wondering why I'm draining this tank. Well, I went and put 5 gallons in the tank thinking, hey, there ain't no gas in this thing. That's why it's not hit. Because, of course, the lines were backwards. And, no, that wasn't the case. There was over a half a tank of gas in this tank. So I'm draining it to make it easier on me to put it back in. That's the thing. So, and this little Milwaukee battery is just making it so much faster. I ain't got to sit there and hold a button. The power probe works. It's a great tool. But this right here is just as better. Let me go get me another gas jug, because this one is full. Alright, Milwaukee battery to the rescue. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't banking on going through all this like I am. And then I had to have it. Well, I said I had to have a kink in the line. No, they were hooked up wrong. And I'm curious to how did this thing run that way. You know, if your feed is your 5/16 and your 3/8 is your return, that's not right. That's not what I'm used to. We'll just put it that way. See how fast that dude filling up. And like I said, man, I was banking on this sucker just being shy of any fuel. And to my surprise, there was a lot of fuel in here. This is a vent set up here, which I don't know if we're gonna need that on what we're doing, because we if I'm not mistaken, this is a vent. We can use that as the vent, and we hook it up to, I guess this would run to the charcoal canister, and then it opens and closes and stuff. I'm not familiar how all that works, but man, look at the fuel. She's filling up fast, man. I've already filled up one 5-gallon jug, and if I need to fill up another one, I will, because all the ones, the more we can get out of this tank, the better off we are to get the tank back up in there easily. It did not want to come out easily. Oh man, and there's a bolt. Let me show it to you. I don't know why Chevrolet did this nonsense, but you see that bolt? Where are we at? See that bolt behind that brake line? See it? Right in the center of the brake line. There's two actually, but there's only one that needs to be taken off, and it's the one to the left. Why would you do that? You can't even get a socket on it. You can get a wrench, but you can't get a socket. Crazy. Look at that. Come on. It's acting like it might be the end of it, but it definitely don't feel like it. It don't feel like it on the tank. It feels like there's still quite a bit still in there. But it is considerably lighter than what it was with, well, we got 10, almost 11 gallons of fuel that was in here. Yeah. But it's crazy though, man. Feed was hooked up on the return, and the return was hooked up on the feed. It happens. Come on, baby. It's all out of there. And like I said, I got a new pump for it anyway. I got a Walboro 255, my all-time favorite. Walboro 255. Then you use a Kenzo. There it is, y'all. I think we done. I think we empty. Sounds empty. A lot lighter, a lot easier. So now, I have to take my happy butt to the parts store and go get this sending unit. Ooh. Let me show y'all what was going on. Alright. To my knowledge, 3/8, which is this one, should have been the feed. 5/16, which is this one, should have been returned. Well, if you want to look, look at that. That's the 3/8. Yes, sir. So, man, after see another video, dropping the tank, change the fuel pump, change the fuel line, installing the tank back up, draining all the fuel. It had half a tank of fuel in it. All I put in it right now is 6 gallons. I think I got 6 gallons, and it was like 11. So after all that, right? And yeah, after all of that, we got action. Now, verify that I still have oil pressure. Verify. I haven't hooked us off later. We'll hook that up next. Verify that we have charge. I hit the key. See what she do. Okay, we got. In the same life, I've been hustling. For my people tank, not off my homemade 5-gallon fuel tank. I need to run these. This is my battery wire here. I need to run it over to the alternator. Then rock my radiator back in. Yeah, drop my radiator back in. And then, like, man, there's a wire here. I don't know what it goes to. I didn't cut it because I wasn't sure where it went to. The belt's staying true, but again, I need a little bit tighter belt. 6K 1000. So I think I need a 6K 99 or something. That's what I think I'm gonna need. Either way. What else? I was meaning to, mount the computer. Get the computer, go ahead and mount it in. But I needed to find the temp sensor. The temp sensor for the coolant. And on the S10, it don't have just a, hey, here's the temp sensor, this is what you need to do. Get the temp out, man. I gotta find that temp sensor, y'all. I like it. Couple things I gotta do though.
Man, I'm getting it. Roll that dro, I'm hitting it. Got your girl, I'm quitting it. I'm getting it. Flow just like I'm ignorant. So much money, I'm shitting it. I'm getting it. If it's hot, I written it. Made you sick, now didn't it?